And we're back in the attic.
Cinco.
Yes. Kendall Patton in the building. How you doing, my boy? Yes, sir. First time in the attic. You were very enthusiastic coming on.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
I have been waiting to talk some good shit with y'all for a minute.
At this point in the process, we're 2 years in, right? I feel like so you ever if you play pickup basketball, right? Sometimes you go to the court and one of the niggas there is just like, oh yeah, I play in college. Like he's just leagues better than everybody else. So he's just like trying shit out. You know what I mean? He's just trying out new moves. That's where I am as far as podcasting. So I'm about to try up a new move right now with a new question I've never asked anybody else before.
Go for it.
So you're the first one to get that question.
Go for it. What's your name?
A lot of people arrive, especially in hip hop, at the soul beat, the soul sample, a different. No, I will not tolerate your interruptions today. A lot of people in hip hop arrive at the soul beat, the soul sample a different way. You know what I mean? Whether it's what they grew up on or I dove into hip hop and I ended up on the early stuff first. What brought you to the soul beat? Was it what you were growing up with? Is there an influence? Did you naturally gravitate toward it? Tell me about your beat selection, particularly in the soul atmosphere.
I think part of it is just my parents. Just the shit that they grew up listening to. Just the shit that I grew up listening to, it primarily came from my parents, you know? Like, early on in life.
It's on there.
Everything straight?
We're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, early on in life is just like...
We're not here.
Yeah.
So, no, we're good. Yeah.
Going to Atlanta during the summertime and spending time with my pops. This is the type of shit that he would be playing. And
it's very, very, very similar to me, man. Like my very first comings up of hearing music was mostly in my dad's whip, Parliament, Funkadelic, Ohio Players. You know what I'm saying?
That was really like the springboard. It started with like Zapp and Roger and Curtis Mayfield.
Yes.
And then later down the line, I started doing my own personal deep dives of the shit that I listened to.
But the whole like crate digging kind of thing.
Yeah. I've developed a whole personality off of it. Crate Digger Kenny. Crate Digger's Delight.
That I'm saying, bro.
It's the hashtag on my Instagram story.
Yeah, that's why I saw on your joint. It was like it was like you and a couple other niggas and shit like that. I didn't know it was like a collective that y'all are doing
Broken
or just
Crown.
Like, Broken Crown or whatever. Like I didn't like. Is that like a collective y'all are doing or is it just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, tell a little bit about that.
Broken Crown, we assembled in 2019. Mellow Mill, Miko the Soul Brother, those are two people. I went to school with them. Right. So I've been friends with them since the 6th grade. Keith, I actually met him through Mellow Mill. We all used to work at Arundel Mills Mall when we were in high school.
Oh, y'all are from Arundel Mills? Yeah. Napolis babies, all right.
Other counties,
Nah, that's where me and Clay, when Clayton was down there. Yeah. We was going to Arundel Mall all the time.
Yeah, we used to all work at Arundel Mills when we were in high school. And
what store specifically?
I worked at Champs and I also worked at Dave & Buster's.
Nice. I was a Macy's kid.
Choices.
I was a Macy's kid.
Yeah, Miko.
I was not employable as a teenager.
Miko and Mill, they both worked at the movie theater. So.
Oh yeah, because fucking Arundel has that big ass nice mall and shit like that. Yeah.
Arundel Mills, not to shit on them or anything, but it's like
it's Annapolis.
It's not my favorite mall.
It ain't great.
You know what I'm saying? It's Hanover.
Hanover's your mall?
Yeah, Hanover is where Arundel Mills is at. But I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. I moved here from Huntsville, Alabama, in 05. Okay. So I've been up here since 05, and Arundel Mills was just the mall that I was always at.
Did they roast your accent out of you? What happened?
Like shit.
I don't even think I really had an accent. But
how old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
22.
All right. So you were real
I was
young.
super young.
Yeah. So you probably didn't develop any accent or.
Yeah. After my mom graduated from college, my aunt kind of just talked her into moving up here. Better opportunity, I guess.
It's not the South.
It's not really much shit to do in Huntsville. Huntsville's it's not like a major market city in Alabama. It's not
for
like
anything.
It's not like
major market city in Alabama.
It's not Birmingham. It's not Montgomery. It's not Mobile. It's like Huntsville has
there weren't as many race riots in this city. There's just the economic prospects just aren't there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just not driving the market over here. We can't build as many museums.
But I think the most notable thing coming out of Huntsville is the Space and Rocket Center, NASA. They make all
Kendall Patton.
Yes. Yes, sir. We make it, yeah, man. But Huntsville, that's where I'm from. Moved here, and the journey really started in the DMV. Like,
yeah, but tell us about like a little bit of like the origin story, because you said your dad had a lot of like, you know, influence on like your music taste and like your sampling or whatever.
yeah.
Like how did you get into like the hip hop medium? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas can sing or yeah.
I kind of just grew up with it. I grew up around my cousins, so they're much older than me. I kind of see them as like my siblings in a way, and just the shit that they were listening to, that was the shit that I ended up listening to.
Like this osmosis and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's the early 2000s, so it's like there's certain motherfuckers that were like
I can
Wayne
hear that.
running the mainstream during that time. T.I., Wayne, Jeezy,
I can
50.
hear that. I can hear that in your music.
Kanye,
Just that
you know what I'm
early
saying?
It's funny. I do hear it a little bit, but I also hear like
Early 90s, golden era shit.
a little
was-
bit, but also I hear too this like Earl shit. You have to like Mike,
yeah.
like Mike and shit like that. Like I hear a lot of that. Like
I listen to all that shit.
the heavy sample and this like the, you know, straightforward rap kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got bars and I like a certain kind of sound like to my bars. You
And
know
the
what I'm saying?
crazy thing about that is that aspect of it didn't really become a part of my craft until like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Word.
Because when I first started rapping, I started rapping when I was 13. So back in 2014, there was like
I was in high school.
Yeah, I was in 7th grade, so I was 2 years shy from it.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
a
only
young
three.
nigga.
We only 3 years apart. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, when I first started early on, I was really into like the boom bap shit.
Right.
Like-
Little backpack era shit. Yeah.
Like my favorite instrumentals to rap over was shit like Mobb Deep, Shook Ones,
Oh man.
Biggie, Who Shot Ya,
some of the best beats, like this real good open beats. You know what I'm saying?
East Flatbush Projects, Try by 12, Mac Miller, SDS. So it was just like
Somebody do something.
that's my shit. I fucking love that album. But yeah, I started like rapping over those type of beats, and then like later down the line, like maybe sophomore or junior year of high school is when I started getting into like the chopped up sample soulful beat type of sound. And it's one particular project that kind of opened up the floodgate, and that was Fly Anakin and Obliv, Backyard Boogie. So,
Okay. I'm not all the way hip, but
yeah, 2018. But they from Richmond. They're a collective out of Richmond, Mutant Academy. You know what I'm saying? So
They sound like a lot of fun.
yeah, so it's just
Sound
a
like
lot
comic
of
book heads, and I respect that.
a lot of their music is like very similar to like how Wu-Tang was,
Oh, okay.
where it's just very, very heavy chopped soulful samples and just a lot of introspective 5%er bars, but also they like to have fun with it because nobody likes to.
5% bar.
Nobody
You gotta have fun with 5% bars, honestly, because it's
You
just like
gotta
it's
have
not a
fun with it.
serious.
You do.
It's not a serious way of being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got some knowledge.
It's just like when you're influenced by motherfuckers like Doom and Ghostface, and motherfuckers that just have a very unorthodox style of rap.
Oh yeah,
where
you can get super into it. Yeah,
They provide knowledge, but they also just provide, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want.
yeah, man.
And if
Sometimes
it comes off in
knowledge
the
is funny.
craftiest form, yeah.
Does
If it comes
knowledge
off in the craftiest form, if you fuck with it, cool. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm starting to learn how to get back into that. Because there was a point in time where I was like just rapping, trying to be like the smart motherfucker, trying to say all the deep shit.
Just trying to be like, all right, bet I rap, so I gotta have these kind of bars.
Yeah.
This is how it's gonna work out.
But
kinda thing.
when you start
Prolific,
to,
scientific,
yeah,
mathematic, Asiatic.
that, it sounded cool at one point.
You know what I'm saying? Of course it did, man.
I still listen to it, but it just,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just,
listen
it's
to
just
it too. I
it's
remember
one of
when I
those
was a-
things that stays stuck in that point of time.
Oh,
for
definitely.
the most part.
Definitely. I remember I was a big fan of Moral Technique. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Immortal Technique.
I fuck with him, but he's also
when I found out he wasn't black, I was like, wait, what?
He's like Dominican or whatever.
Very much.
You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things. Like, all right, nigga, I don't want you saying nigga and shit. But also too is just like like a big heavy Immortal Technique, early Eminem. Just like I was like, oh no, this is so hard.
Did you listen to Self-Titled?
Yeah,
Self-Titled?
Yeah,
Self-Titled. Man,
it's great shit.
Crazy thing is, I was listening to all that shit during the pandemic.
I was listening to that in high school.
When all the
I was listening to that shit in high school, and it was just like, oh no, like I want to be like a little edgy. I want to be a little, you know what I'm saying, out there and shit like that. Then like I heard one that one Immortal Technique song when he describes when Yo did that shit to his mom and shit like that. I was like, this is kind of rough. I don't it's real, but it's rough.
Cuz Apathy has a song about like a school shooting.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like I understand it's some real shit. You probably have some like something to say about it, but
there's just one cuz out of PA, out of PA. His name's Lewis Logic. Cuz has a song like a 2-part. He has 2 songs.
It's a hell of a name.
Yeah.
Lewis Logic.
He has like
Lewis
a 2-part
Logic.
song about like a dude going out of town for like a work trip. He's like tells his man, he's like, just hey, hang out with my girl, keep her company. Of course, dude smashes. Dude comes back. Yeah, dude comes back. Dude comes back. It's like two of his friends played by 2 other great rappers, and they're just like, yeah, let's fucking murder this guy, cut him up, do all of that.
Why?
It's for the theatrics.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
It's for the theatrics.
I understand, but
the cinematic aspect of music, bro.
But logically, it's your fault.
You ain't never heard.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where, like, you know, it's like I understand for the sake of the art project itself, like, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone in that neighborhood was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that business owner was in the right. Don't come in my shit. Fucking bumping music. It's my business. I tell niggas what to do in my business. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And they got real mad about it. And logically, they're wrong.
They didn't have to kill him though.
No one had to kill anybody, but they didn't have to fucking do the most.
To escalate
they
to that.
didn't have to do the most to begin with. It's just like, bro, this is a cat's bit. Like, hey, they're not fucking with. Let's just not patronize this business. Let's just not be at it. Let's just run them out of business by not paying for it. You know what I'm saying? By not giving them money and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with that kind of shit. Like, I understand it's the song, it's the movie, but you're wrong.
I have a question.
What do you mean you let this nigga watch your bitch? You know what I'm saying? She's a grown up. What are you talking about?
As soon as I heard that on the song as a child, as a virgin, as a very much a virgin at the time, I was like, I see where this is going.
Yeah, it's some bullshit, but yeah, yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you was in Radio Raheem's situation, give you an example, like back when that whole H&M shit was happening a few years ago. With the little kid, coolest monkey in the jungle. And if you was to go in there on the same type of time that Radio Raheem was on, what song are you playing? This nigga was playing Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
I wouldn't go in there.
What is the protest tune?
You're lame. What are you talking about, nigga?
Like, Radio Raheem was brave, but he crashed out.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, nigga, that's some like dorky, lame Twitter shit.
Them motherfuckers called the insurance company, got their windows fixed, and then opened up business the next week.
I would have been like Spike Lee. I was the nigga that's throwing the trash can through the window.
Again, like,
fuck that bullshit.
But again, you're wrong.
You crashed out.
I'm sorry.
I was angry.
I'm sorry your friend got killed.
I was angry. That was all.
I feel you.
Do the Right Thing is an amazing ass movie. But when you put it in perspective like that,
it's one of Spike's best. I would absolutely say that. It's not. It's not Malcolm, but like it's top three. It's top 3. Definitely.
I'm trying to think. What is my favorite Spike Lee movie?
Mine's Malcolm, School Days, then Do the Right Thing, then everything else is kind of just like whatever. Like, all right, Spike.
Malcolm in School Days, and then I'll put it this way: I enjoyed watching Jungle Fever because of how cartoonish it was. I won't say anything. I won't say anything else beyond that.
I enjoyed it because I watched it in African American movie class in high school with like Clay and Kevin.
I watched it in what was basically like a Spike Lee class.
This may not be the popular one, but Black Klansman was actually pretty good.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it either.
Yeah, didn't see it, but
Love
I'm not
Basketball.
opposed to it.
Love and Basketball was also a good one.
That was a Spike joint?
Yeah.
Yo, Spike?
It may not say it's a Spike Lee joint, but he he might not have directed. He might
I was gonna
have
say
a producer
it
on there.
seems Spike inspired, but like
If you look at
it
the
wasn't
credits,
a Spike movie.
if you look at the credits at the end,
Maybe
he got producer credits, but it definitely wasn't no fucking.
it smelled spiky. It smelled like Spike.
Good for him. Good for him.
It smelled like
Spike Lee joint.
Take one of them.
Loving basketball.
He Got Game is fine.
I like He Got Game.
I don't know, bro.
It's pretty all right. You know, it was okay.
Ray Allen's the reason why I don't really like that movie.
That's the reason. He's the reason why I like it.
He's a bad actor.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's the reason why I like it so much.
Yeah, I'll take one. It's just big state university, bro.
Yeah, it's just so cartoonish.
What type of fucking college name is that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I
Big
like it.
State University.
What was the joint called in school days? It wasn't much better.
Fucking Mission College.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on. That's even on. That's on the nose too. Come on now. Come on now. It's Mission College.
These are the type of things that nobody talks about. Why are the names of these fictitious schools so bad?
Because he's trying to prove a point.
If you watch that movie, he just made a movie about
like
going
Stomp
to
the Yard, Truth University. Fuck no.
Yeah, he just made a movie about like going to Morehouse at that time.
Basically,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
There was
Even
one-
though he didn't go to Morehouse.
Even when I look, I was like, oh, okay, so a lot of this is still here.
Atlanta A&T
You know.
is probably the only fictitious school I would want to go to. From Drumline.
Technically, that is.
It's in North Carolina, but you know, if
North
Atlanta
Carolina A&T,
A&T,
or you could be thinking of Atlanta University. Yeah, back in the day.
Right, yeah.
Before they
oh
merged.
yeah, true.
Yo, it's funny as shit. I saw a tweet. It was like niggas who. Yeah, he's like, as a man going to Howard, that's pretty sassy, isn't it? I was like, come on, man. My dad went to Howard. Please.
I got homeboys at Howard right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on.
72% women. It's just crazy.
Yeah, like he's like, bro.
Oh, more of a reason for me to go there than shit.
I'm saying, bro, like shit. I remember too when I was a kid, bro. Like we were just like, it was like after football practice. It was like my coach and my dad. My dad was my head coach and it was my other coach and whatever. And they were just talking and shit like that. I'm just standing there, kind of waiting to go home. And they started talking about more. One coach went to Morehouse. My dad went to Howard. There's like talking shit about each other's joint. It's like bet. Like one coach is like,
Well, at least there's pussy at Howard.
He was like, Brett, you got ahead of me. You legit got ahead of me because he was just like, when
Nigga, you gotta go across the street to go find some. Fuck you.
It's like Morehouse, man. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street, some of the most beautiful women in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, he said it, and he said it like that.
He
like,
has to
across the
try
street.
and justify that shit.
And he was like, some beautiful women in the world, beautiful weather. I'm just like, my dad was just like,
Man.
but why would you want to go across the street to get some women? And I sat there, I was just like,
I got some on campus. Fuck, nigga.
huh? Like as a kid, I was like, damn, you're right. And that is, and you know what I'm saying. Even off topic, that is a damn crazy cocktail you just got in that 3-cup.
Yeah,
that 3-cup. You poured the Bohemian, the National Bohemian. You had some white wine and some juice in there. We're calling that the Kendall Patton from now on. That's a signature addict drink.
hey,
I'll take 2 of those the next show.
You know what I'm saying?
Mad ethnic.
Okay, that's where Mad Ethnic is. Okay, bet we didn't lose it. I thought we lost Mad Ethnic, man. But hell yeah, dude.
that's
So,
hilarious.
what is the current stage of like where your music is? What are you dropping? Are you recording?
Yeah, because
more?
you haven't dropped something in a little bit, man.
Yeah, I haven't dropped anything since like 2021.
Yeah, that's a little bit of time, man. What's
But
going on?
right now I'm working on something, but I'm also in a phase where I'm trying to like reprogram and rewire my mind, like not just as an artist, but also as a person. I had a pretty rough fourth quarter last year,
Okay.
so as far as like my mental health is concerned, but now I'm in a state where I'm doing much better.
Oh,
And
I'm glad to hear that, bro.
Yeah, I've been going to therapy.
That's
You know
what's
what
up,
I'm
man.
saying?
That's what's up.
Go to therapy, y'all.
It works for some people, man. It works.
Hashtag therapy.
Nigga, y'all need to go to therapy, bro. You need to have an unbiased opinion when it comes to unpacking your shit. But
Wouldn't the most unbiased opinion be an opinion that you don't have to pay for?
that is true.
You know, but no, but
That's the number one thing. It's expensive as fuck.
I love the
expensive
fact that
as
people
fuck.
go to therapy. I love the fact that
got
it's
to.
very accepted now in society that, like, you know what I'm saying, especially in the black community, that we need, you know what I'm saying, some mental support.
But
you know
this
what I mean?
is
It's
me
great.
going to
But I'm
therapy.
very anti everything. You know
This
what
is
I'm
me
saying? So,
going
yeah.
to therapy as an adult. I went to therapy for the first time when I was like 13 for a totally different set of issues. But
I did it once and then I never went back.
yeah,
Help us, doctor. He won't stop rapping.
You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious. But that too, I had to take a break.
Go back then.
I hadn't like recently.
Oh,
I had to
the recent, like the fourth.
I had to take a break from the shit that I love. You know what I'm saying? Like too much of anything could kill you.
Right.
Like there was a point in time where I didn't even want to like just listen to music.
Oh damn.
Like,
was it because like it was just like you were like just oversaturating yourself with like just the medium or whatever, or is just like the depression kind of set in and you're just like I'm losing interest in
it was a little bit of both.
Yeah, cause I feel that because the latter is more what happened to me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like in the last like whatever years, it's just like, oh, like I don't like doing anything anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like my favorite album is Earl Sweatshirt. I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, that is when it came out. That was precisely what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like anything. I don't want to go out. So I want to stay home and smoke with my buddy. You know what I mean? Like
the craziest thing was like I have a fucking playlist called Therapy Sessions. That's the shit that I listen to whenever I'm in one of the moods where I'm not
like a funk,
really at my best. But
who's on Therapy Sessions though? Like what are a couple songs on there?
Is RX Poppy on there?
No. It's a
Therapy Sessions is a great song, man. 20 minutes long.
The crazy thing is that it wasn't even called Therapy Sessions before that. I don't remember what the fuck I named it. I ended up renaming that shit. But Tupac, So Many Tears is on there. DMX, Slippin'.
Oh,
I lived so many years and crossed so many tears.
Earl Sweatshirt, AM Radio.
Yes.
That's my name.
Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me.
That's what I want you to do with my name.
Like shit. What do these like songs do for you specifically as far as just like a therapeutic sense?
I guess it's just feeling the mood. Like if I'm sad, I just want to listen to sad shit.
Man,
I don't know why I ended up coming to that conclusion, but you know,
bruh, nigga, when I'm like a little bit down, dude, I listen to this like sad pop punk shit. It's like fucking white boys just screaming about nothing. It's like, oh, dude, I feel it. You know what I mean? Like I gotta feel sad real quick. It's like
so misunderstood.
like
basically.
I think the last time I listened to that shit, like I fucking cried listening to that shit because Mac Miller.
Oh yeah,
Objects in the Mirror came on.
Oof.
I thought you were gonna say
I got a bunch of Mac Miller songs in there. Objects in the Mirror, 2009.
Thoughts on the Balcony really gets me. Like Macadelic in general is probably my favorite Mac project. But like, yeah, Thoughts on the Balcony gets me a little bit. It's
Watching
not necessarily
movies
a
with the
sad
sound off is
song.
mine.
Yeah, bro. I'm Not Real with Earl. Come on.
nah. The joint. What am I thinking of?
December 24, Earl is in there too.
Yeah.
Some rap songs was my favorite album of 2018.
Word.
Yes,
I really like some rap
fucking
songs.
love that album.
Niggas did not like it, bro. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was around like even Earl fans and shit like that. What's the one joint, the real weird beat joint on
Perfect
that
Circle
joint?
Godspeed. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That
yeah,
joint
yeah.
makes me. I was like, oh man.
Nah, that one Earl joint on some rap songs is like that one really, really weird fucking beat he did and sample he did. Like, that's
on Feet of Clay. That's on Feet of Clay.
That's on Feet of Clay. Okay,
Yeah.
it's on Feet of Clay. Yeah. I thought it was on some rap songs.
Bagpipe shit.
That's my favorite song. That's one of my favorite songs. It's so good.
Yo,
And
niggas
you want to
shit.
hear something crazy, bro? I was on Instagram the other day and I saw a fucking video of some motherfuckers mosh pitting to that song. I'm like, how the fuck do you mosh pit to that shit?
Yeah, if you, I saw something that was like, if you want to laugh, go on YouTube, go to that video, and like read the comments. Niggas just cooking niggas cooking.
It's not my favorite,
Nah, hell yeah, man.
just because of that beat. It's a good song though.
It's good. I like it just because it's so like out there and it's like it's a little bit fucked up.
But the one thing I love about Earl is that this nigga is a real MC. Like he don't use vocal tracks for shit. He does the whole song live.
It's Earl.
The crazy ass
Much like
breath
Flatbush
control.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Shout
Them
out to
too.
all
I
of them.
fucking love Flatbush Zombies.
Brother.
Michi Darko, he just put out his project.
I enjoyed it. Not as much as I thought I did. I thought I would, but I enjoyed it.
I was listening to it the other day.
I
Or listened to
gotta
a
peep
song
it.
off of it.
I gotta peep it.
I'm trying to think of it. It's called
Sound.
Gothic luxury.
Gothic Luxury. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck it wasn't popping up in my brain.
Hey, it was one of those things.
Yeah, he was.
You only got so much room.
Yeah.
Nah, hell yeah, man. but yeah, so like you kind of been going through a period of where like you're trying to like, you know, I guess grow a little bit as a person, you know, saying to develop a little bit more in life or whatever. Just like, so like specifically, how has that like affected your music and like your recording process? Like, have you been recording throughout all this and has not been dropping, or is this like a complete hiatus? Like, I don't want to do anything. Like,
I've been doing some more writing than recording. I think once I unpacked all the shit that was like that I was dealing with to the people that mattered, you know what I'm saying?
that's all that matters.
Yeah. I'm in a phase right now where I feel completely at peace. I'm not
Isn't that nice?
not overthinking shit anymore. Like my mind feels completely clear, and then
You're not anxious anymore.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, I have my days.
I think it's one of those things. We all have our days, but like in general, like because I used to be anxious every day. You know what I'm saying? Like worried about doing everything, even the podcast and shit like that. But like even today, I noticed I was like, oh, I'm like excited to do an interview. You know what I'm saying? I want to go out. You know what I'm saying? My friend came over. It's like awesome. You know what I mean? Like this is cool. Like I don't feel
Gotta go outside.
I don't feel the dread of like life anymore. Like not anymore, but like on most days it's like not so heavy.
Because I tend to overthink shit a lot.
Oh yeah.
So when you overthink things, you start putting a lot of doubt in your mind. And that was kind of part of the reason why I don't have so much music out. I haven't put out like a project since 2019. I put out a 5-track EP on SoundCloud. That's when I was still going under the name Chaos.
Right.
Before,
Is it about SoundCloud that makes people so much more comfortable releasing their music?
because it was easier to release on there.
I
Because
think you
if
just gotta upload. It's like YouTube.
All you gotta do is yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty much just like YouTube. You gotta clear
It's on
a lot of
Spotify
shit.
too,
Spotify,
but
yeah.
the reason, the reason why I don't push the Spotify aspect of it is because there's so many motherfuckers that rap under the name Chaos, and that was part of the reason on why I started rapping under my actual name.
Okay.
So it's just like if I want people to find me, I want it to be a little bit easier as opposed to like, oh yeah, just look up.
Through a few niggas
Yeah, just look up Chaos, nigga. Which one is it?
Like trying to find your picture.
I'm the fifth one down. Don't no, not
Right.
that nigga, not him either.
So
And
Chaos
also
is
not
really,
him.
it's more so just an alias. It's not really something that, like, I honestly don't even like when motherfuckers call me that.
That's a cool kind of like. That'd be like a kind of cool kind of like marketing thing though. To even go back to it, just like you know what I'm saying. Let's put on your bio, just like yeah,
Don't
I'm
call me
chaos.
Chaos.
No, not even that. Not even that. It's like
That's funny as fuck.
it's like it's like chaos. You know what I'm saying? Fourth one down, Apple. Fifth one down, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know.
How many people are going to actually
I will
do the manual labor to even do that type
I
of
will.
shit?
I mean, whoever
believe you.
whoever
Yeah.
does will give you money, and it's part of building your 50,000. Because remember,
They
I
better
remember Frank
fucking do
Ocean
that.
was like, "Yeah, man, you just need 50,000 people to give you $1 a month," and I was like, "I said this in high school 3 years ago, and I actually said 10,000, but you know, but yeah,
It seems more realistic for most people though. That's the thing.
that's the thing. That's how you. That's part of it. Anybody who does that, it's like, okay, y'all 5, y'all are rocking with me.
Yeah.
Let me bring you 5 on the way to keep going here.
Because I started rapping under that name when I first started rapping. I think it wasn't until I was like 18 where I was like starting to put shit out under my actual name. So, and I think 2019 was when I put out like my first solo works. But like even the shit that I recorded before that, it never seen the light of day except for like one song. And that's when I was a part of a trio. Because before there was Broken Crown, there was Crown. Different set of people, but I was probably the only person that took the aspect of rapping seriously because music was something that I've been doing for fucking ever.
Is that why the crown has been broken?
No, you know where the whole Broken Crown thing came from? I felt like if I was to ever like start a label, that would be the name of it. And Crown, KRWN, stands for Kings Rule the World Now. It was some shit that I came up with in like my sophomore year of high school. And the hand symbol, like if we ever developed a fan base, it was like the half crowns. So it was like two halves of the crown coming together to make one. So Broken Crown was just, an idea that kind of just flourished off of that idea. So it's basically like throwing up West Side, but throw the index finger down. Yeah.
Good thing this isn't the
Look
90s.
how cool I am.
Good thing this isn't the 90s.
So anytime you see me do that shit in the picture, just know that's what that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the original trio was me, my cousin Justin, and our friend at the time. We were going under a different name, and that shit was lame as fuck. And then right around the time 10th grade, I was like, let's just go under Crown. And they didn't have any other ideas, so they were like, fuck it.
Basically,
this is who we are.
Funny enough, that's how most names come about. It's just like
nobody else has any better ideas.
I bet we're going with this one.
No, cool.
Basically,
see y'all on Monday.
Yeah, basically that's how the attic came. It was like, we're in the basement, I guess. So it's called the attic because
You can't call it the basement. That's two on the nose.
yeah, it's like sarcasm.
Fuck with it though.
Yeah, it's now a cool thing.
Name hard as shit.
Attic and Friends.
Attic and Friends.
Yeah,
That shit hard as hell.
yeah, man.
What is the recording process like for you now? What's your home studio? Where do you prefer to record? What's the ideal situation and environment for you to make music in?
So I've kind of been recording stuff on my phone recently.
Shout out Steve Lacy.
I was about to say Steve Lacy stuff.
You know, me and my partner Mellow Mill, we kind of started getting into the band lab shit early, to where it's just all we need is a pair of iPhone headphones.
Is that an app?
It's an app, yeah.
Band Lab. I'm not familiar with that one.
It is, yeah. You can do a whole bunch of shit on there.
Sponsor us.
Do it.
Yeah.
In
Do
all
it.
seriousness, alcohol companies.
I just gave y'all free
software.
promo. Band Lab.
We'll bleep you out if you don't sponsor us.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hook my niggas up.
Like shit.
But yeah, it was doing stuff on Band Lab. If we end up going to the studio to record some shit, it's cool. Got a lot of connections and just able to, record in their spaces. And especially if you're there for an extended period of time, it gives us time to like really just get our creative juices flowing and just get some shit on and popping. So with my recording process, I just do whatever I feel like is ready. Cause I don't really write shit down anymore. The way that I write is just making mental notes. Like I'll go line by line. And my memory is so good that it's just like, if it's ready to do it, I'll just go ahead and record it.
Gotcha.
So it's like, I don't have to do no punch-ins. I like to do all things in one take.
So you can really rap.
Yes. Yes, I can.
It's funny, like, yeah, because I hear like both sides of the spectrum as far as just like like making music and like writing down music, and what was like not writing down music like more like inspired by any of your like inspirations like rap wise, or was this like sort of a natural way you ended up creating or whatever?
It was just easier for me to do it that way.
Okay.
I used to, when I first started rapping, I was writing stuff in the composition notebook, and I still have that composition notebook to this day. I don't really use it like that, but sometimes it feels nice just to know that I have something on a physical surface.
Yeah.
Just in case I do forget some shit. But because I practice my verses so much, I don't really have to worry about forgetting any of these things. Because there are times where I'll like go back and just like scrap a mental note and be like, I can say something better than this.
Right. Yeah.
And plus, there's motherfuckers like Wayne and Jay, they don't write shit.
Yeah, because that was more what I was alluding to. Because I think like I always feel like a lot of like younger cats who are getting in like the hip hop scene. It's like they hear those interviews about the cats who don't write. I just have it all up here, and they're like, oh well, those are my favorite cats. Like maybe I should just do that. And that's how they first develop.
They've
and
been doing
it's
that.
Not always.
They
do
that shit to sound cool. They lame as fuck, bro.
Because
I would respect the writer more.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
Exactly.
They write shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've had too many songs to write to not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh man, I just look up my lyrics and shit like that. And it's like, bro, like, you gotta write this shit down in order for the lyrics to be available and shit like that, for the accurate lyrics to be available and shit like that, bro.
Just
like,
put your pride to the side, dog.
Like, I
Write
don't
some
know.
shit down.
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, like, y'all niggas right. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. That's the thing. Like, it doesn't make you any better. It's more of a thing like when like niggas flex about like being like in a weird sport. It's like, oh, my sport's more dangerous than yours or whatever. It's just like, why the fuck would I want to be in a dangerous sport? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, bro, like I don't write shit down, bro. I just remember. It's just like I don't want that pressure. I don't want to have that pressure, bro. I want to be able to just look it up. It's like, all right, bet this is what I said. You know,
like the receiver who knows the tackle is coming and slides every time to extend his career.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, all right, but you know, do your thing, but shit.
Yeah, man. Like I was writing like them first like 2 or 3 years, and then I decided to stop because I just felt like it was easier for me that way. And then I remember going, I was like 15 at the time. I was in Atlanta with my dad. I went to work with him, and one of his friends, I guess they kind of like crossed paths with each other when they was walking in, and he was like, yeah, this is my son. This is the one that does music. And he had asked me, he was like, do you write? And I was like, nah, not anymore. But he had told me to like start writing again because that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
And also, you know, you want to have those ideas on the surface.
You know, one of the things I always think about is like everybody says and everybody agrees that ghostwriting is where the money is at. But you never like, that's the one thing you never hear anybody talk about. Like, okay, yeah, here's how you break in. Like, here's how you, how do you get somebody to accept that? I've never heard that before. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like a lot of people say it's like, you know what I mean, like what's it called, like when you like earlier today is just like you said, like I was like, oh, we should gatekeep these dances a little bit better. It's like, oh, I hear a lot of people say that, but how would you do that in practice or
I don't
whatever?
believe that stuff can be gate kept.
It can, but like as an example, just like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, it just can't be gate kept or whatever. But yeah, it is one of those things.
And then after hearing him say that, I started writing again, and I went on a run. I had probably written like 150 songs in like a course of like a year, and some of them shits weren't complete. It would just like be like maybe 2 verses here and there, half a verse here, but it was just like, as long as I'm just whatever is coming to my mind, just put that shit on the surface, just so you can have it there, just in case you end up recording this shit, you'll be ready.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't seem like you're the type of person who, because I've met people before where it's just their personality as far as who they are as artists. Yeah. It does something to them, or it annoys them, or still like they have that mental note in their head, like, okay, this particular song isn't done. Yeah, well, I was gonna come back, but for you, it's just like, okay, is it whatever I feel at the time, or is it just like, all right, every song got to be completed before I move on?
It doesn't have to be complete. It's just, you know.
How do you know when it is?
I'll go back and add more to it, and if I feel like I have nothing else to say for this shit, I'll just end it right there.
Okay, so yeah, pretty truncated way of like going about it. Just like, I don't have to constantly add to this. I have nothing more to say, and it's like, all right, that makes sense.
And then even after celebrating that 150 songs, I was writing these shits in the notes on my iPhone. I fucked around and forgot my password to my shit one day because it was an alphanumeric shit. It wasn't like just the numbers. It was like letters and numbers.
Oh, Nick,
I was like,
bro.
What the fuck is my password? I got locked out of my shit.
Why would you do it to yourself?
And then I had to wipe my phone. All of my shits were gone. I was like, damn.
Damn, why would you do that to yourself? That
sucks, but it's like, now this kind of gives me the opportunity to come up with some new ideas. Right. So it's like I can just give myself a clean slate at this point. Fuck it, why not? And
take a negative and turn it into a positive.
And I've had to do that shit again as of recently, just because of like dealing with the anxiety and depression and everything, and just rewiring my brain to put more positive thoughts, stop overthinking this shit, and like I've been able to like come up with some very deep and very hard shit over the past like few months. Nice. So it's being able to find a blessing in some bullshit.
That's the way to go, man. Like, that's the thing. If you can't make fucking lemons out of lemonade and, you know what I'm saying, chicken shit onto chicken salad, you know?
that shit is so, it's like,
it's a hell of an analogy.
You always hear about the person who's like, oh man, his password was stolen. He had a simple ass password. They hacked and they took
like Cardi.
So you just do the most. You set these complicated passwords. It's like, nah, you're not getting me, whoever you are. And then that person is you.
Yeah, I was 16, bro.
You not getting you.
I knew better. I should have known better.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I was just getting a bunch of phone calls and a bunch of fucking text messages, and I'm like, I can't even answer these shits because iPhone is one of those things. It's like you gotta unlock your iPhone before you can see these fucking notifications.
The 4 and shit.
Why the fuck are y'all being so goddamn strict?
Remember, like if you kept entering in the password wrong, it just locks you out for years. Does this still do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know.
It does.
I got Face ID, so I don't have to worry about that type of shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And I learned from my past mistakes, and I kept that shit as a number password.
Yeah, my joint is my joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't be revealing no passwords.
I know it well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, so like as far as like the future goes, like you know what I'm saying, like when you start recording again and really start getting into the bag, just like recording wise or like show wise, like do you want to start like performing more and like doing more shows and shit like that? Or
Yes.
have you performed before?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just started back in late February. I was performing at Busboys and Poets.
I'm hip to that place, but I never actually been.
Yeah, I went to the one in Columbia. Like,
Okay, yeah. Oh, so it was a chain.
Most people know about the one in Hyattsville and the one in like DC, but the one in Columbia is the one I started performing back at.
Okay.
And at first, I kind of felt weird about it because Busboys and Poets is one of them spots where you'll find a lot of like spoken word poets.
Right.
So they don't really have the setup for like motherfuckers who do music.
Mm. Yeah, it's just a mic and like kind of a shitty speaker.
Yeah. So when I started going and performing again, I was in that situation where I had to bring a Bluetooth speaker with me and hold that shit up to the same mic that I was rapping on.
Damn.
Rough That's shit. The thing. If you do that and you're nice, I'm gonna respect you so much more.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I feel like that kind of shit builds character.
But after doing, because I started going there like week after week just to kind of like get my feet wet again. Because before that, I hadn't performed since like before COVID started. And I was performing at a spot in Silver Spring, Golf Ultra Lounge. Shout out to them. Shout out to Encore Open Mic.
Golf Ultra, you said?
Yeah. It's an Afro-Caribbean lounge in Silver Spring.
Write that down.
On the other side of Georgia Ave.
I'll flag this part.
Yeah. And when COVID hit, they had kind of shut the whole operation down. They never brought it back after things started opening back up.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like stumped. I'm like, damn, where am I going? I'm trying to get back on stage.
Like, and then, what am I going to do?
And then finally
found
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then finally after giving Busboys and Poets a chance, I'm like, okay, this is really just for me to like get back into my groove.
Right, yeah. It's just this practice ground kind of.
Because I be seeing all the shit that y'all be doing with High Life, like
you know,
the stuff at Twin Valley.
Yeah. That all started off small. Like we were doing shows like in here.
I gotta go and do one of them shits.
Oh, definitely, man. We're gonna be running a lot of.
It's important to take that step.
Gotta do Twin Valleys.
You gotta take control of your own career.
Yeah, Only Vibes.
Gotta do Only Vibes for sure. Definitely. I hit them up about that shit because they had Only Productions earlier this month, and I was gonna go, and I don't know what happened. I guess I chickened out.
Places like
they do a lot of them,
that,
bro, so it don't matter.
Places like that, the Twin Valleys and the Only Vibes are going to be the most important. You won't make it if you haven't done your equivalent of those in your area.
And the crazy thing is, like, I know people that have gone and done those events, so it's like this is like one big like tree.
Yeah,
just like branching off. Like I know certain people. Like I know you guys through people that I became cool with. So it finally, like, that's why I'm happy that I'm even here, because I be seeing the shit y'all doing on social media. I'm like, man, I need to go up here and talk some shit with them on the attic, man.
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate that, dude.
Plus, like I said before we were recording, my partner Too Mellow came up here. That's my dog. And I actually recorded Rush with him.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He was
I fuck with Rush. Yeah, it's a good song, man.
He audio engineered that whole track.
Right. Yeah.
And
it's a good track, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh,
and he's also about to 100% produce the project that I have coming, or that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in like January, I posted, I want to do a project 100% produced by this nigga. And he was like, let's go.
Let's do it. Hell yeah, man.
Let's do it. So we in
social
motion
media
with it.
shit, man. It'll get you where you want to go.
Yeah, we're in motion with it. Beats are being made, songs are being written as we speak. we're still in like the beginning phases of it, but hopefully it'll be here by like later this year.
Okay, nice, man. You got plans like doing like videos for it and like all that kind of good shit?
Yeah,
definitely, man.
Sure.
Awesome.
Just gotta find the right people.
Oh yeah, bro. You know the High Life connection is always here, man.
Yeah,
we can get you right.
High Life was the studio.
High Life Double M connection.
High Life was the studio that I recorded.
We also
Rush
have a
in.
brand.
Yeah.
Like when High Life like first popped off, like when they had High Life and the High Life South.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did my very first session with them was when I did Rush.
Oh, so you're at
South. Yeah, you're at South.
You're at South.
Silver Spring, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're at South. All right, but yeah.
That was the session that me and Tumelo first linked up. And I had known him before any of that shit when we were performing at Encore Open Mic. So we had been cool with each other for about 2 years before even linking up to do that session. So
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, nice, bro. I gotta see Mello soon, man. It's a good cat. Good cat.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but hell yeah, man. So as far as like this album goes, like how do you want to like, you know, end up doing the rollout and shit like that? Like, are you gonna drop a few singles? You're just gonna drop the project as it is, just like just one go?
I'm gonna try and drop a few singles beforehand. I actually recorded one of them the other day. I gotta redo it. But yeah. We gonna do some singles. And the crazy thing about when I drop shit, I don't really like to put a specific timeline on it. I kind of just do it.
Right, yeah.
Like with any single that I put out, I just kind of put it out. It doesn't matter what day it is. Like sometimes you may not be fortunate enough to do a Friday release.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's usually Friday.
It's never, especially with music, like the Friday release never mattered to me.
It's National Music Day. Every Friday is National Music Day.
That's when I look. That's when I look up. Yeah, that's when I look up all the music that like, I follow and
it's
shit
a
like
hashtag
that. Yeah.
on Twitter. New Music Friday. What the fuck is coming out? Oh, new G Herbo, new this, new that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my release radar updates on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like for the joints you like follow and shit like that.
Okay, see, I'm just saying, like, as far as just if some shit comes out on Wednesday, I'm not going to fault you for it. I'm still going, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean if I see it, I see it.
have no problem diving in the middle of the week.
Yeah. If I see it, I see it. Then like, but like, yeah, it's usually on Friday where
sometimes that'd be the worst shit in the world. Motherfuckers be dropping in the middle of the week. Be like, what the fuck you put this out? And then you see the date and you're like, oh, you bitch ass nigga.
Like, you got the commute the next day. You know what I'm saying? I never minded personally.
Nah, hell yeah, man. But yeah, let me ask you this, man. Like as an artist in, you know what I'm saying, the DMV scene or whatever, like what are some of your thoughts on the DMV scene? Like its development, some of your pet peeves, some of the things you like seeing, you know what I mean?
I feel like there's a lot of gatekeeping in the DMV music scene.
In what way?
And because I feel like there's not a lot of like motherfuckers that are taking chances on each other. Some people do. You know, and it's just like, I'm not going to fuck with you if you don't have the work ethic. Talent is one thing, but, you know, talent fails when you don't work hard.
Yeah, sometimes.
Can't be talented.
It depends how talented you are.
Can't be talented and lazy. You know what I'm saying? But
you can be BoJack Horseman.
Which is the problem. You can sometimes.
And there's like a lot of unnecessary tension too. Like there's certain cliques that don't fuck with each other. Even though, like, yeah, they may have had music early on with each other, and now it's like,
but it ended up being this
static,
weird,
just a lot of static.
I like being oblivious in that sense. I have no idea what or who you could possibly be referring to.
It's like why doesn't Rich Shooters and PBG make shit anymore? What the fuck is going on with Q and Shabazz? That type of shit.
You know, it's just like what could have happened between y'all? You know what I'm saying? That make you stop making good music.
The same thing with like Jeezy and Gucci. Like, motherfuckers.
That was more.
Death was involved, obviously, but it's like
you were a snitch. You killed my friend.
But it's like think about how much great music we could have got from them in between those years prior to Versus. Like, is that type of shit?
Yeah, I feel that.
There's definitely some tension that could have been resolved, and it just didn't.
Word. So how do you think you remedied this kind of situation? Then, like, you know what I'm saying, like, since it's such a divide, I guess, around here.
Just start fucking with each other. Even if y'all don't like each other, like, let's get this money, man. Like, let's work together, you know, create our own ecosystem.
Hell yeah, man.
You know,
Events are always the central piece to that because it's like if you attend the event, that's always a start. And it's something you can have fun at anyway, even if you're quote unquote opposite.
Like,
it's
you
one.
don't
And
wanna-
yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, man, like, first of all, what needs to happen is like, you know what I'm saying, more infrastructure around the scene, more venues we can go to, more access to like shows and stuff like that. But it's just like, hey, even if y'all are beefing, bro, like there are so many other artists around here you can work with, bro, that are awesome and dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fuck with this nigga. You don't have to fuck with. You can just start. You can go like, you know what I'm saying, like in I guess the lower tier, so to speak. You know what I'm saying, as far as I guess like social media and like followers go and shit like that. It's just like going to lower tiers. Like, oh, these niggas are dope. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Leave
Let
the drama
me
at the
bring them
door.
up. Like, yeah, let me bring them up with me. So now I have something around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to work with this nigga I don't like, but I have a support system again because
Like,
I help bring up these cats.
How can you be so laser focused on your op when there's good music, good liquor, possibly some good weed,
Yeah.
and some fine women around you? You don't want to be in a bad mood when you got all this good shit around you.
Man, yeah. How you in a bad mood?
Leave
You
the
on
drama
vacation?
at the door, dog.
Yeah, it's one.
Dirty
It's one.
winding round all these Jamaicans.
Around all these Jamaicans.
Jamaicans.
Nah, hell yeah, man. But no, I definitely feel that. Though.
I was at a Caribbean event once and a fight broke out and the dude came on the mic to say like pretty much that exactly. Oh, these beautiful women around. And you niggas want to fight.
Because that nigga had
The disgust in his voice was just
want to fight.
because that nigga was already had already come to his senses.
Yeah, bro.
He read the room. He was like, "You
were
not see all this
scaring
shit?
the
like,
hoes.
he's like, please stop this.
You're scaring the hoes, bro.
Scaring the hoes."
Like, bro.
Shout out to JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown. They got a collab project
I
coming
did.
out.
I like that.
By
Shit.
that
Nah,
name.
it came out. Yeah, it
It's
came
called
out.
scaring the hoes.
It's called
It's called Scaring the
It's
Hoes.
called You're Scaring the Hoes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good. It came out. It's good.
It
Yeah,
did.
it's
Damn,
good.
I need to go listen to it.
all right,
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm about to
good, bro.
listen to that shit.
I like Peggy, bro.
Because
And Danny Brown.
when they were talking about on Danny Brown show, I was like, "Is that the real title or are they just bullshitting?"
Nah, that was just legit about it.
Now I got
The
it.
album cover is crazy because it's a blaxploitation cover. I forgot what the movie was called, but yeah, it's a blaxploitation joint.
Let me look this shit up.
No, scaring the hoes, yeah.
I'm about to add this shit right now.
Yeah, bro.
2023, yeah.
I'm gonna listen to this shit.
Yeah,
on the way
I forgot what movie it was. It's called like I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's a good
It's a
blaxploitation
lot of
joint.
fucking blaxploitation music.
36 minutes, 14 songs.
Yep. Nah, it's my favorite genre because it's so underrated.
This look like a Shaft title. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I mean,
Nah, because real niggas know that was the pinnacle of black cinema.
oh yeah, for sure.
Not now with you people and
Maybe not the pinnacle of black directors.
yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I'm not talking about that.
That's the
It is what it is.
Yeah.
get it how we can for now. And
when it comes to black
back
art,
then.
bro, it's like we don't always have to talk about our traumas. Like
I-
everything doesn't.
I
need to
won't
be
watch
a-
it if it's trauma porn. I won't watch it.
Everything doesn't
Absolutely
need to be a
not.
reflection of our reality.
like, bro, if it's
We
like
can make some shit up.
It,
Like,
yeah, it really depends on like the story, but like if it's based in like Jim Crow era or before, like I'm probably not gonna watch it. Depends what the story is because there's a lot of good like positive stories that happened in that period or whatever. But
and
most of the
period
time, it's
pieces
just
will either
bullshit.
make you cry or make you feel empowered.
Yeah, it's mostly just making me feel like ugh.
Like,
It's just, meh.
It's just like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
I'm watching this shit for educational purposes, not even for my own.
not at all.
entertainment.
I'm watching
Fuck that. I'll
docs.
read a book.
I'm watching docs.
I'll read the book.
I'll read the book.
I'm watching docs and reading books, man. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking love them shits. Documentaries are the best.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, what kind of media do you consume besides like just the music in general, bro? Like what else like kind of inspires you to do your thing?
Mostly comedy, bro.
I'm a big stand-up fan myself.
I like to laugh. I watch 85 South every fucking day. So
Shout out Carlos Miller. He's a
yes,
dog.
I just like to laugh, bro, and especially with the music I listen to, motherfuckers be saying a lot of funny ass shit, and I feel like we need to bring the art of the skit back on albums.
The skits, man.
I never keep them when I download an album. That's the thing.
I don't keep them.
The
but when-
skits
yeah.
are hilarious, and plus, it's like it's a
Sometimes.
great transition to what comes after that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. As far as saving them
Sometimes.
and shit like that, it's just like, bro, like I'm definitely gonna if I'm on shuffle
Oh,
right now
listen,
and a skit
first
comes
time
up.
you gotta listen to it. First
No, when
time
you listen to
gotta-
the album through, listen to the album through. But it's just like one of those things. Like if I save the skit, I'm going to skip it every single time. I just know it because I'm on
fair.
shuffle. So it's like, all right, I'm listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not listening to this nigga talk or tell a joke or some shit.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, whenever I like make playlists for shit, and sometimes I'll be like, man, I don't know what songs, and I'll just add the whole album. The skits, the interludes, the intros will all be there. I have to skip
there.
that.
It's
Like,
like,
I don't need to listen to these.
Sometimes I delete them all together.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
it's
Well,
just
if
taking up
if it hits it enough on shuffle, I'm just like, all right, I just got to get rid of it.
I'm tired of seeing this.
Yeah, I just got
Stop reminding me of my own failure.
You know what I'm saying? It don't remind me of my own mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy.
But yeah, that's really it. I've just been watching a lot of comedies.
Who's your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian, Chappelle.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Never the wrong answer.
it's
Never the wrong answer. It's like saying Wayne is one of the greatest rapper of all time. You're not wrong.
You're not.
You're not wrong. The argument can be made.
It can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Chappelle's an easier argument for comedy, but yeah, because it's just you're just kind of a funny.
And
guy.
it's really just you got to understand like his material, because there's a lot of motherfuckers on social media that'll just be easily mad at what they're saying. They're only taking it for face value.
Hey, man,
Knowing that there is a much deeper interpretation to the shit that he's saying.
I done seen enough motherfuckers in
It's layers to these jokes.
I've seen enough motherfuckers in blackface, enough thug stereotypes, enough rapists, enough criminals, enough women beaters. I'm allowed to laugh at somebody else sometimes too.
Yeah, you know,
Because I'm not calling for those things to be taken off the air. Or is no one should be allowed to watch. I'm not one of those people.
Not at all.
But when the joke is on you, the joke is on you.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. Like, kind of this, you know, goes back to what you just said. Fucking like,
and dark humor has always been the best.
Yeah, and it goes back to what you said. It was just like, bro, like
humor.
a man will have a very hard time understanding something that his salary depends on him not understanding. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
That's facts.
hey, bro, like I don't
Facts.
have. Oh, it may be deeper, but I take it at face value. So this is my. I got to be angry. I got to be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Selective outrage.
Yeah, my whole life depends on me being this way.
The number
So,
one
yeah.
trending thing of this year is selective outrage.
Hell yeah.
I'm
for
like
for
a
most
quarter way
years.
through. It's okay so far.
I'm just talking about the term overall, not necessarily special. I haven't even seen it yet
Yeah, I'm
because I was about to watch it earlier. I was like, I'll watch it on my own time.
So far, you're not missing nothing. So far,
I watched like the last 10 minutes of it.
so did everybody.
Hey, you know. What do you say? The Chris Rock joint?
Yeah,
I'm not watching that shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. I like the Chris Rock that I have in my head. The very talented, very hardworking cat from, you know what I'm saying, 1988. Let's just say till about, let's say, whenever Everybody Hates Chris went off the air.
I like Chris Rock as an actor, as a comedian. You know,
he acts fine. He's very funny stand-up comedian. His early specials are like some of the best. You know what I'm saying? I will say that.
Sure.
But you're the equivalent of a weird Twitter nigga. That's the thing. You just became a weird Twitter nigga. Like the
chronically online.
Yeah,
before.
the fate of the Lupe Fiascos of the world. You know what I'm saying? The fate of the Yays.
Lupe be chilling. Do we not?
He's a little off. And that's the thing. Not off. I wouldn't say that. He's very opinionated. Yeah, no, he's very opiniated on some shit.
He's
on interviews, he's little
static with everybody.
Yeah.
We missed out on a great collab with him and Royce.
Yeah, and it's just like because you're just hating, bro. Like, you know, just rap with these niggas, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be this deep. Now you fucking a professor at MIT and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And the
explaining
thing,
hip hop to white folks. You know, but whatever.
When it comes to beef, I wish it kind of just stays in the music.
Yeah,
like it doesn't always have to equate to some street shit, some gangster shit.
It can just be a thing, bro. Like where it's like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It's like WWE shit, bro. Like we can just keep it. Our beef is on TV.
Don't script it, but keep it.
Yeah, don't
in the atmosphere that we're most
keep it in the
for.
ring. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it in what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Our performance or whatever.
Like I don't have to fuck with you outside of this shit, but keep it in the music.
Yeah, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? My only beef that should be around in the hip hop community is like, bro. Like I think I rap better than you. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm
the competitive spirit.
I think
absolutely.
I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as this thing goes,
the competitive spirit is what fuels the shit.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. That's how you get good shit, bro. Like I don't like the rhetoric of people being like, oh, bro, you know what I'm saying? These are my these are my niggas, you know what I'm saying? This is not my competition. These are my boys, you know what I'm saying? I want everyone to grow with me. Obviously. But if you don't have that sense of competition, the sense that they're like, oh no, he's taking away views from me, he's taking away money from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta be better than him for in my sake. And you're not gonna get any better.
That's how I approach most features that I do.
They're like, I gotta beat this cat.
I listen to this verse and I'm like, all right, how can I not get bodied?
Yeah, how can I get this cat? You know what I'm saying? How can I dominate this cat? I feel
like
that,
not even on like some I'm about to body your ass type shit. It's just like, you know,
I feel
I gotta
hold my
I have
own.
this mindset that is like I can out rap anybody
Type shit. You gotta have that mentality if you're gonna be successful, bro.
Yeah, there's no other really reason to rap. You shouldn't rap if you think you're just okay.
Yeah,
exactly. You should be the man.
Not
bro.
seriously, anyway.
Yeah, man. But as far as like even like more of the future goes, it's like beyond music and rap and whatever. It's like, do you want to like get into any other things, like you know, like other things like creatively?
Yeah, you know, I want to get into like the broadcasting thing. I've always had a love for just media overall. Music is my passion, but I have a respect and a love for all aspects of media, from broadcasting to film, dance. I used to be a dancer before rap.
Word.
And
like hip hop dance, or like, you know,
I wasn't like professionally trained. It was just like,
this is the thing you did because the jerk and the Dougie and
just
shit was
mimicking
popular.
some shit that I was seeing in music videos.
Yeah. Because I remember that's the thing. Niggas would just be like amateur dancers for no reason, just because like that was the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas are just like making up dances and shit like that.
Watching a lot of like Chris Brown and Usher and Omarion videos, Michael Jackson. Oh, yeah. And I was kind of just like trying to do the shit that they were doing, but adding my own flavor to it. Like I was daring as a child. I used to jump off of shit, climb trees. The type of shit that that was the type of shit I was getting in trouble for. It'd be like, and it was more so just out of for my safety.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's why.
It's like, I'm a kid. This is the type of shit that I do. If I get hurt, fuck it. You know?
He's got all A's, but he dropped his elbow off.
But it's one of those things where it's like, as an adult who has to take care of you, is just like,
I can't
other adults are going to be not very happy with me letting you be a kid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
like, I can't afford you turning flips.
Yeah, bro. Like it's not one of those things, man.
Shit, you the person on salary. I understand.
It's just like sit
your ass down.
Every back handspring that I do, it makes my mom feel like
that. Damn.
I mean, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. If you haven't done it
when I was younger, yeah,
I was flexible as a bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it was like every flip that I do, you know what I'm saying? My mom looking at that shit like, ooh,
like, oh, fuck, don't lay on your head.
That's an ACL.
Nah, like shit, man.
Ooh, my insurance. Just
exactly, man. Exactly. Just like, oh no, they're gonna
get unnecessarily uncomfortable just off of something that only happens for like 3 seconds.
It's like, CPS is coming. CPS is coming.
Did you tell us the name of the coming project already? Did I forget?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Is there a name yet?
There is.
Care to share?
I mean, I can. Yeah. You know, why not?
You're on Anakin, friend.
So the way that I'm approaching it, it's gonna be like a producer artist collab, kind of like how you get with Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, and
right. Yeah.
Alchemist and whoever the fuck, Hit Boy and Nas,
Static Selected, and the rappers in New York.
So pretty much, because you know it's me and Too Mellow, I'm kind of like going off of the play of both of our names. Like I'm even bringing my stage name back for it, just for the title, not necessarily for when I release it.
Chaos Mellow.
Nah,
Mellow Chaos.
We the name that I came up with, Melodramatic Chaos.
Okay.
Because his name is mellowed with the ED at the end.
Yeah.
So the way that I approach the way that I like approached the whole name with it, it was just like I presented that name to him and I was like, disorderly, outrageous raps over mellowed out beats.
I like it.
So
I like it.
It's gonna be the most.
It is a good description. Yeah.
It's gonna be the most. It's gonna be like the most like contradicting shit in the world.
Interesting.
It's not gonna get like too raunchy. I'm not gonna be saying like no big wild crazy shit, but
Your music.
When I think of disorderly, it's just like unorthodox, just having fun with it. Fuck it, just gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh yeah.
And that was part of the reason. That's also part of the reason why I don't have so much music out, because I overthink so much. I be thinking of like, what is the most prolific, thought provoking shit I can say? Just like, if it doesn't come organically, don't force it.
Yeah, man. It's like taking a shit. You know,
I just
you'll get hemorrhoids.
I just had to learn.
Sometimes you gotta leave the bathroom.
I just had to learn how to have fun with it again, you know, because that's really the origin of how rap is. Motherfuckers was going to parties, discos, and all this other type of shit.
What was the key to having fun with it for you?
Not being such a tight ass, going back outside.
Oh yeah, COVID.
You know what I'm saying? Not allowing social anxiety to take over my life. You know, that's some shit that I'm still learning now. Just learning how to communicate better, learning how to speak to motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So just having fun with it. Just like, be yourself. Don't give yourself don't put this narrative on you that you can't do nothing. I kind of just had to learn how to just be myself. You know, don't, cause your persona to be a certain way, or don't, develop your personality over some shit just to please another person. Because who cares? I'm just like, I don't want to say certain shit or do certain shit to kind of like put this awkward energy out in the air, and then it's like, you don't fuck with me because of it. So I just kind of had to learn how to just be Kendall. You know, I can't be nobody else but me.
It's a good name for the episode. Just be Kendall.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that was a fantastic clip, actually. Yeah,
Yeah, just
that was a really good clip.
Just be
I was
Kendall.
waiting for it.
You know what I'm saying? We got some good ones already, but that was a really good clip.
Yeah,
bro.
I just had to learn how to just be myself. You know what I'm saying? I still have those moments where it's like I be overthinking so much to where it's like I can't just relax. Like, you ever had that moment when you out in the function, like you in a social setting, your social battery just drains after like being there for like an hour?
Oh yeah, every time.
You just start scoping out the scene, and just like you see everybody else, they having a good old time. You in a corner somewhere, and you just like, man, I don't belong here.
I do.
Every time I go out, I always go out with go home Uber money.
I want to go
Or
home.
I don't belong here Uber money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's how I always
Just
felt.
in case. Just in case.
8 minutes, I'm out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to be the person that shifts the energy in a left field way.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I'm just gonna leave. You know what I mean? I ain't feeling the shit.
Because I also don't like that type of attention on me. You know? And as weird as this is gonna sound, it's like there are times where I'm acknowledged, but I don't feel seen. And because I don't like that type of attention on me, it's like, what do I really want?
Right.
Like, do I want motherfuckers to pay attention to me, or do I just want
What if you not look
Or do you want like a?
or do I just
like,
want motherfuckers to be aware that I'm in the room?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to be? Yeah. Do you want to be heard or seen, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, just
That's a constant struggle for an artist, for real.
yeah. And I was just thinking about that. I thought about this the other day. Like, for artists, we want to feel seen, but we're awkward.
Oh yeah, man.
For the most
You know what I'm
part.
saying? When you think,
Especially like producers and shit. That's
if
what I
you've
noticed.
ever seen footage of a motherfucker in the studio, or like behind the scenes footage of a motherfucker in the recording booth, or
like, yeah, it's weird.
making a music video, it looks so cringy.
Yeah, bro, they just look.
It looks so fucking cringy.
Bro, that's the thing,
Hearing
I
the
bet-
acapellas of some fire ass verses, and you
Yeah.
just like in the booth with them, and you like trying not to laugh.
I've been in the studio. I've been on videos. I've been like everything that has to do with like music. And shit like
Dude.
that. The behind the scenes, the making of it is always kind of cringe.
We're the most creative motherfuckers in the world, but we are awkward as fuck.
but
Like,
very
yo,
strange. That's how you get over it through your art, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how you communicate with people in a way that they will understand and that they can respect and admire. It's like you can't do it with words necessarily, just like off base. It's like you can do it though with like, if I arrange the words like this on a beat, or if I arrange, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, you know what I'm saying, that like people get it, but I can't really explain it by talking, you know what I'm saying, but I can make it happen, you know.
and I found my purpose on accident. I never really meant to rap. I don't know how the fuck the shit started.
Just fell into it.
Yeah, but you know, like my cousin Jared, he rapped. You know, he started off writing parody songs, and then he eventually started taking it serious at some point.
That's how a lot of good artists start, man. Like we're talking about like meme rap and shit like that. Yeah, you know, it's like
so
cats.
I don't really know how the shit really started. I just did it. Like before I was rapping, I played instruments. I was in band and orchestra in elementary school and middle school. I played the cello, I played the trumpet, I played the baritone, and I also played percussion for a little bit.
I played trumpet and baritone.
Yeah. So I had priors before rap. And then I had priors in music before rap. Gotta rephrase that. Motherfuckers going misinterpret that.
Didn't we all?
No, it wasn't no goddamn trouble use.
Just the label taking the offer off the table off that clip.
So I played cello for 1 year, played trumpet for 4 years, baritone for 2 years, and then percussion for 1 year.
Okay.
So I started rapping in the midst of all of that. And if it wasn't for Prodigy, Tupac, and Kendrick, I probably wouldn't have started doing that shit.
There's like the real inspiration, like, hey, I gotta like actually start spitting.
Well, Tupac is my favorite rapper, period. Shook One's Part 2 is one of my favorite, is top 5 favorite instrumental of all time for me.
Mob.
And you know, the way Prodigy started off on that shit, it was just like, this shit hard. And then on top of that, when TDE did their cypher at the BET Hip Hop Awards back in 2013, Shook Ones was the beat that they were rapping over, and Kendrick's verse.
I hate y'all. I'll do anything to replace y'all.
Yeah, Kendrick's verse was kind of like the springboard for how I started. Because I remember freestyling one time in 6th grade. It wasn't really on some serious shit. It was just the lunch table freestyle, which I feel like is a lost art.
Oh yeah, I haven't been in school.
Losing recipes.
Yeah, I haven't been in a school setting in a long time, but I feel like it's a lost art because niggas aren't freestyling like that. They're just doing the punching shit.
Plus, everybody has access to the tech now, so there's no need.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little stranger now, but I hope that we rediscover it.
Yeah, so
the youths rediscover it.
It was the lunch table freestyles, and then my partner Miko, who's also another member of Broken Crown, Miko the Soul Brother. You know what I'm saying? He was the reason why I did it. Cause they was kind of just going around and they was like, all right, Kendall, now you. I'm like, nah,
like
I'm straight.
Come on. And then it kept coming to you.
Can't rap, nigga. I don't do that shit. And he was just like, bro, you don't even have to say nothing serious. You can say some bullshit for all I care.
Anything, bro. Yeah.
This nigga threatened to slap me off of that shit. I was like, okay, I'll rap. I'll rap. He was like, bro, if you don't do it, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. I'm like,
that's how you spur great art.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'll smack
and
the
then
shit
after
out
lunch, we had PE. I don't know why school systems were doing that shit to us.
Yep. I had PE a lot of random times.
Eating spicy chicken sandwiches and chocolate milk, and you want me to go do the fitness grand pacer test after this shit?
I had PE first thing. I had PE in the middle of the day, and I had PE at the end of the day. I had you know what I'm saying? This all the time.
Change my mind. The best is probably the end of the day.
I won't change your mind. I won't change your mind. I'm not changing back. That's the thing. I'm not changing back in my clothes.
First period
going home right after PE, dog.
Easy bread.
I don't have to go.
I'm actually getting
stay in my gym clothes. I don't have to put my actual.
Bro, I'm getting an A. I'm getting an A because I'm going actually hard because I don't want to. You know, in whatever part of the day, there's a period after you don't want to be tired and sweaty and gross. But like, dude, if it's like if it's 8th period, I'm like,
yeah.
Nah, having PE in the morning is actually kind of crazy though.
It's bro, I had it like
you got me going to my.
You're not gonna shower.
You got me going to my next class musty.
No one showered. There wasn't showers available.
There were showers before Stoke. No one used them, and I don't.
No, there were showers at Gaithersburg. No one used them. I think they were off.
There were showers at MacArthur, but I don't think nobody was using them.
No one used them. Yeah, and it was like you just gonna have to stink. Bring deodorant.
Because of just how
bring Axe.
Just because of how old the shit was, like. In the school, I don't think nobody was gonna use this shit anyway.
Right, it would come out brown for about 10 minutes.
My nigga, these floors are dusty. I don't want to
go in the sink. Wipe that off. Deodorant. That's what you had to do.
Deodorant and a can of Axe.
The whore bath. That's what it's called.
That's what you got to do.
Deodorant and a can of Axe, and I'm on to my next period.
Nah, we off that. We off that.
Nah, bro. I remember, bro. I remember. I had
That's
a
what
locker.
I'm saying. That's what shit.
I had a locker next to the stud joint. You know what I'm saying? And every single day, she had a can of Axe. You know what I'm saying? It's in the top joint, from head to toe. I'm talking about head to the floor. You know,
I bet she ate a lot of pussy that year though.
bro,
She probably
went down and up with the axe joint. You know what I'm
she
saying?
went down and up all right.
I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
She's in my house, butt naked, making grits.
You hear me? But yeah, nah, like, bro, I was like, bro, and I was next to the bitch, so I would just get about this, like, oh man, I smell like Axe. Like,
Better
this is
catch a little
crazy.
bit of that cloud, man.
Basked in it.
Bro, Axe was so bad. Looking
Bask
back
in
on
it.
it,
Get a
it
little
was,
bit, get a little
bro,
bit.
Axe was so trash. Looking back on it, bro.
Basket it just for the one time.
Motherfuckers still be using it too.
You gross niggas,
Why?
bro. The only thing
what?
from back then you should be using, bro, is Old Spice.
Old Spice.
Old Spice is fine. You
I
know
use
what I'm
Old
saying?
Spice
Whatever.
body wash.
I use Old Spice like deodorant
Gentleman's
every once
blend.
in a while.
Fucks with it.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
When I want some body wash, I go to the local Ross or Marshalls, and they go in that joint. They have the best joints over there.
Nah, Ross and Marshalls has low key gems, so I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. So
You will find some shit. It's
I'm
like,
ignorant.
oh, yeah, it's me.
I didn't know.
Go over there.
Y'all putting me on to some shit now.
You will
I
find
just
some
might have to
shit.
do it.
Oh, it's organic, made with sandalwood,
Nigga, I go to the
musk,
thrift shop.
all this other shit, and then you got
Primo.
sprays, you got beard oil, all in the same place at the Marshalls. Go over
cheap. Yeah, shout out to Marshalls, man. Sponsor us,
there.
please.
Go over there.
We will take a sponsor from Marshalls.
Shop for less.
I would love.
I wouldn't go. We wouldn't even need any other sponsors. If you take all the
They
ad
held
space,
us down
I'm not
for so
thrifting
many
no
years,
more.
bro.
I'm not gonna thrift no more. I'm going to Marshalls. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
take
yeah.
all the ad space.
Marshalls, Ross, and TJ Maxx held motherfuckers down for years.
Nah,
before they was buying their clothes.
we're a Marshall family. We decided.
I
fucks
will.
with 'em.
I would like to buy
Gun
that.
ho with Marshalls.
I would like to buy that Manti Te'o jersey for $15.
Oh yeah, Marshalls.
You know what I'm saying?
Buy your favorite.
The last pair
Anything.
of N1 sneakers in the size 10, yeah, I'll fuck with them.
No, Marshalls. Buy
A pair of lineman cleats size 17.
yeah, Marshalls. Buy like the third thing, your third favorite thing.
Hurley
You know what I'm saying?
snapbacks.
Yeah, buy your third favorite thing. You know?
Fucking, you know.
Quicksilver.
Oh my
Echo
nigga.
Unlimited.
I never wore
they're
Echo.
gonna sell some Osiris's in that bitch. Oh nah, some nice ones too. I bet.
DC
I never wore.
t-shirts.
I never wore Echo,
Reebok
Quicksilver,
going
or Echo,
crazy in there.
fucking Osiris.
I remember when like me and Kevin went over there. He found like because Kevin can't find shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Except at Marshalls.
Got it.
Bro, like he found like a crazy pair. Like
Is he like a big dude?
Kevin? Yeah, Kevin's like 6'4", like 230 something. Right? You know what I'm saying? He's a big cat.
They have big and tall stores, my nigga. Just
I mean, yeah, but like you know what I'm saying? Like those for
Are you gonna
grown
buy
men.
a suit?
That's where my dad. That's where my dad shops. You know what I'm saying? My
The
dad
big and
shops at Big and
tall.
Talls. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, like bro, like shop at regular places or Marshalls. You know what I'm saying? Then he went over. He's like got some fire deal. When we go back home, if he's still there, I'm gonna tell him like I'm gonna ask him about where that happened to them joints. Like there's some fire shitty East Bay Adidas that were they were dope though. You know what I'm saying? They're good looking though.
Go and look up.
East Bay joints were heat.
Go look up "Good Clothes" by Little Brother and just listen to that shit.
Good clothes. All right, back.
So-
Good clothes, little brother. Man.
Nigga,
I like Little Brother. Wait, Little Brother. Fonte's in that group. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out.
little brother, just listen to "Good Clothes" and just listen to everything they saying on there.
Nah, fucking.
They talking about shopping at Sears.
Telling you,
Just
JCPenney's.
I'm sold already.
basically
JCPenney's?
just basically talking about just trying to, just cheap versions of just putting that shit
Not
on.
even cheap, bro. That's the thing. Cheap versions. Is
I'm
like
sorry,
is
not
its
cheap,
price.
affordable.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro,
Affordable
it's not even
clothing.
cheap.
It's
It's
the
good
thing.
shit. Like I
They
got
bought it
these
from the-
pants like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I've worn them like I wore these pants. Probably the most pants I've ever worn in my life. That nothing's happened to them. Got them at thrift. You know
I
what
get
I'm
all
saying?
my accessories from
This
Burlington
joint was
Coat
in
Factory.
a trash bag from my dad in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Just shit. It's tight.
It looked vintage.
It looked vintage and it's you know what I'm saying? It ain't going nowhere.
I get all of my accessories from Burlington.
Yeah, I get all
My
my
bracelets.
I get my accessories
bracelets,
from
my
eBay,
rings.
from eBay. Stainless steel. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't deal with anything else because I turn green and I'm light skinned, so it's bad.
Oh yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
gonna suck.
It has to be stainless steel, man.
That shit has to suck. Dog.
But it's cheap, so it's great. You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
But yeah, man, Kendall Patton, bro. So as far like you know what I'm saying, like do you have a like exact date for your project dropping?
no,
No, just up in the air.
because we're in the beginning phases of it, it's probably not gonna come anytime soon.
Okay.
But it's in motion.
You have anything dropping that's like anyone could like look forward to anytime soon? You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get some press here. You're gonna get some views here.
So if you look at my pin post on my Instagram from the recorded sessions, we got Peaceland coming soon, produced by my man Mellow Mill. had a lot of fun making that track. It was just a random like Monday or Tuesday, and we were just like, yo, let's go record. And that was the first time that the whole Broken Crown crew was in the studio, and like probably since like 2020, like late 2020. So just being able to get back to, you know, our shit.
Nice, man.
You know, so Mill was just in there making beats, and I was like, yo, make me one. He was like, all right, bet, what you want? And shout out to Too Mellow for this. He's the one that came up with this term. Coffee in the morning vibes. So I was like, I want it to be very, very warm. A lot of guitars, a lot of drums.
Okay.
Very not necessarily wake me up, but you know what I'm saying, as I am waking up.
Like,
Ease me into waking.
Yeah, ease me into waking
you
up.
sitting at a table in Starbucks while the sun is coming up. You in that big ass
With a
window.
picket sign out.
You in that
Everybody
big ass
deserves it.
window, and
It's
it's
like-
just like you see the colors of the sunrise. That type of shit.
This is good.
Okay.
This is life.
So either that or just, you know, if you got a convertible car, riding with the top down.
Right, with that joint down. If you have
In
a
the
moon
summertime.
roof, let that joint up, man.
So yeah, Peace Land, that's coming soon.
Awesome, man. Peace, man.
I want to go back and re-record those verses. I feel like the delivery could have been better, but yeah, that's definitely coming soon. I got the rollout for Melodramatic Chaos coming out soon too.
Hell yeah, man. Nah, we love you to come back for the rollout, for real.
I'll give you the title. It's called 3 a.m. in the Mills.
3
In
a.m.
parentheses, Young, High, and Reckless.
Bang. You got it right here,
Wow.
man. Attic exclusive, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, we love to have you back for the rollout, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I
Yeah.
need to bring the rest of the Broken Crown crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Please
nah,
do.
like now that we got the interview out of the way, now we can just like do podcasts. We can just talk and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great.
You know, I hold them in a very, very high light because, you know, they're very, very talented individuals. And I've always told them, like, y'all gonna make it before me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
But they've
And
had
it's usually
such
the opposite
a,
what happens.
they've had such a belief in me, like, since we started this collective, and they were like, bruh, you gonna be all right. Like,
I think you're gonna be all right.
lyrically, you're the best out of all of us. And every time they said that, I kind of would like just deflect it because,
Ah, shucks.
you know,
Oh, guys.
I kind of would just like deflect it because it was like,
Come on, fellas.
it was because my confidence wasn't there.
Right, yeah.
Like, yeah,
Is your confidence there now?
yeah, for sure.
As it should be.
And I think it's just because I've given myself some time to like really think about some creative shit because I find concepts in everything.
Right.
I used to be one of the motherfuckers that would write about shit that I would just see on a regular basis. Like, I would go to the mall and people watch.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just sitting on the bench, just watching motherfuckers
Sit on the massage chair, dude. Hell
live
yeah.
their life.
Bring
You know,
$20 with you. Fuck yeah.
you feel awkward doing that
Okay.
shit, but you feel awkward as fuck doing that shit. But it's
I only
like,
feel awkward if someone like peeps that I've been there for a while, which they're not.
It's like, hey man, you're gonna like buy, you're gonna buy some, or
I'm in the massage chair. Leave me alone.
it's like I don't know, man. Like people are
I
waiting.
came here specifically for this chair.
you gonna buy something? Yeah,
People are waiting.
I bought this massage.
Like shit, bro. Fuck.
Buying 5 more before the day ends.
I'm funding your mall. I'm paying your check. So leave me alone.
You know how relaxed my muscles are gonna be after I get out this goddamn chair.
You better hope I'm not tense or I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, Kendall Patton, dude. Thanks for coming on, Bal.
I appreciate y'all,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Kendall
Appreciate
Patton. Go ahead, plug everything you got to plug, man. Where can people find you on social media? You know what I'm saying? On Spotify, Apple Music, all that kind of good shit.
Before I get into that, I just want to say I appreciate y'all providing a platform for independent artists, especially in the area.
Oh, dude, man. You know what I'm saying? It's our
You know what
pleasure.
I'm saying?
That was our goal. That was our goal, man. And I'm
Because
glad we have
you-
cats like you that come on.
You putting motherfuckers on to some individuals that are very, very talented, and being able to kind of just give them this to, you know.
Might find your next collaboration on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
man. You know? Just
know what I'm
find
saying?
anything. And just the general connection we just have, which is like, you know what I'm saying, us, High Life, Double M, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we're all kind of just like you said, the tree earlier on.
It's a
Just
tree,
like
for sure.
the tree, man.
Kendall Patton on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify.
Spell it.
KendallPatton.
Yeah, because there's like two names that are spelled differently a lot of times.
Yeah, all streaming platforms. Doesn't matter if it's Amazon, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
Go on Tidal. You get better money for Tidal. So,
If you're on DistroKid, they put you on everything.
I don't even know what my stats look like on Tidal.
I look them up honestly, because like even if there's a few, like they have a better stream to dollar ratio than
I
everyone
know
else.
my
Apparently,
stats.
I might be wrong.
Like
yeah.
I get my weekly stats on Apple Music every Friday, and then I can always check my shit for Spotify.
Yeah, you can definitely do that, man.
If y'all still use SoundCloud,
Yes,
my SoundCloud is, I don't remember what it. I think it's like the Kid Chaos 2601
It's still
Chaos with a K.
Chaos, yeah.
I don't even know.
damn.
I'll put it in the link in my bio. But you can
We'll
follow me
figure it out.
on Instagram at King Yas Escobar, KING YOSS ESCOBAR.
Damn, couldn't get Kendall Patton, could you?
I don't think, as long as I've been on Instagram, I've never actually used my name as my handler.
I was gonna say, man, it's a decent strategy. I will tell you that it's a good strategy to get.
I feel like I gotta like make it a little bit higher up before I could do that type of shit, because I want to get verified with that name.
They're rolling that out. You're gonna be.
You can
able to
just
get
buy them.
verified.
I'm not trying to buy that shit. I want to earn it.
You're not going to be able to earn it though. That's the thing. They're taking away the joints
thing.
from people who earned it. Technically, they're making them pay for it now. So now it's just a thing you just
If
have
you're
to
like
pay for.
if you're like
Damn.
OD popular, then yeah, they'll keep you the shit. But
Yeah, if you're
most
fucking,
people are gonna have to buy it.
most people.
Trash.
Yeah. It is what it is, man.
Tragic, man.
Yeah, life's a tragedy. But you know what isn't a tragedy? The attic. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Kendall Patton, for coming on, baby. You already know who we are, babe. You know, Tommy Tynes, Money and Breakfast, Attic and Friends on all social media. You already know what it is. Buy Guns and Land, and we will catch you next time.
Yeet.